Yes, here you go, Mr. Pickles. Yes, I know. A lot of food. I have nothing in my roleplay chests. Man, I can't believe there's a whole world down here that I never knew about, Mr. Pickles. Alright, how about this? I'll go get us some grub real quick, right? You you just kind of sit here like a little idiot, alright? I'll be back. Don't move. I'm serious. If you move, I'm gonna be angry, alright, Mr. Pickles? I'm serious. I'll just go grab some food, alright? I think it's gone, alright? No, you don't think it's gone? Well, you're a dog named Pickles, alright? So I think I'll trust myself. Stupid Pickles. Like, come on, I'm not gonna listen to you, you little idiot. Where is? Alright, I think it's good. I think it's good. Oh, yes. Bread. Potatoes. Yes, I can make a farm. More coal. Oh my god, a bundle. Yeah. Oh, beds. Mr. Pickles is gonna be so happy when I get back. Oh my god. Mr. Pickles is gonna love this. What's that? No. 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 No, 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 no. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope everyone is having an absolutely fantastic day, because I know I am. There's nothing I like more than just chutting about and playing Hypixel Skyblock. So while I collect my minions, which everybody does, it's a completely normal thing to do. Don't feel embarrassed about it. But if you would bear with me for a second, I have to talk about the rules and restrictions real quick. If you don't remember last episode, I said I was going to do an Iron Man no wiki challenge. And I know what you're thinking. The wiki, come on, dude. Everyone knows how to play Minecraft. You just got to mine the craft, right? No, not at all. Skyblock is just like a Dark Souls game or one of those very cool Japanese TV shows that Netflix has right now. It's cool. It looks sweet. You would love to know what's going on. But at no point do you actually know where to go or what to do, right? Like, you're watching it, and like the dude just said at least 50 syllables of stuff, and then the subtitle was boy, right? Like, no, I know you're lying to me, Netflix. What did he say? You know? It's very difficult, and it's hard to know what you're supposed to do going forward. Now, I'm not going to use the wiki for anything like this. My metaphor and analogy was a little bit insane. What I will actually be using it for, though, is stuff like how to get eggs. I set up a chicken minion, I leveled it up, I did all the stuff I was supposed to, and I didn't get eggs. I put it away very quickly. I left it running. I was AFK on my island for like 22 hours, left it running. It was like, I'm going to get so many eggs, enchanted eggs, get a pet. No eggs, not a single one. Don't know how to get eggs. I think it's got to be like another item or something special I have to add on. But I just have no clue. Like, I would search that up, how to get eggs. That's a very important resource I need, and I don't know how to get it. Also stuff like how to set up an optimal wheat farm, pumpkin farm, stuff like that. I wouldn't count that as cheating. I would say it's just giving me quality of life stuff. And of course, I'm not just going to limit this and let myself go wild. If I do get a video tutorial, I will link it, and it has to be at least 6 years old. Now, why am I doing this? Because I last played 6 years ago, or technically that's just when my account was made. I probably last played like 5 or 4 years ago. So I want to stay within my boundary and my realm of knowledge, right? If there is a more optimal way, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the old way in the correct way, all right? That sounded very racist somehow. There was no racist implication in that, I swear. And of course, if you feel like you have a better idea to combat this, feel free to leave a comment saying what you think it is. Or if you just hate this fucking idea in total, feel free to leave a hate comment. I got to work on my reading skills. Anyway, that's it for future me, I guess. So let's go. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and please enjoy. Alright, so as I said at the very end of last video, which if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's not my finest work. I think that this video is a better representation of my CapCut skills. No, it's not. Don't listen to me. But alright, anyways, my goal for this one was I wanted some better armor. I was originally, alright, let me backtrack even further. I'm sorry, I'm tripping myself up. My goal here was originally to go to the fortress, the Nether Fortress. So it used to be Graveyard, Spider's Den, Nether Fortress, the End. The End was the very hardest one. You needed like a Pigman sword or a maxed out Raider's axe or something like that to be able to even think about going to the End. But the Nether Fortress used to be pretty easy. So I was trying to go to the Nether Fortress to get more collection, right? Like I already had Nether Wart. I wanted like quartz, glowstone, all of that stuff. Completely flipped around. Now the Magma Isles, which is what the Nether Fortress used to be, is the very hardest one, and you need Combat 22 for that. But the end, you only need Combat 18. Basically, the end got softer, and the Nether Fortress got harder. So I swapped up my plan. I'm like, you know what, I might as well just go to the end, because if they're making it easier, I might as well get like Ender Armor and End Sword, work on my Enderman collection, because I want the AOTE aspect of the end, because it got that nice movement ability. And I'm still using the, it's the Rogue Sword. I can't believe I blanked on that, because I'm still using it right now. So I don't know. It's been in my hotbar since like the very first like 5 minutes of me playing this account. But basically, they made the end super soft. Even me in my mercenary armor, which is like 30,000 coins, and the mercenary sword, which was even cheaper, I was able to hold it pretty well against the very top floor Enderman. Now, these ones only have 4,500 HP. Of course, as you go lower down, it's like 6,000 HP, 9,000 HP, with Zealots having 13,000 HP. I wasn't even thinking about going down there yet. But I was able to kill quite a few top floor Enderman without dying. Now, part of this was because I was able to just kind of cheese them, where it's, if I was far enough away and I hit them, I was just able to spam hit them and they weren't able to get close enough to hit me. But even still, I was not expecting being able to kill Enderman at all. Like, I remember they would, God, they used to be awful. And they don't TP anymore. I don't know if this is just like deja vu or what is it, the Mandela effect, but I swear Enderman used to TP around on the top floor, and it made it so much harder to fight them. It was like, oh my God, it was awful, because like you would hit one and they would like TP behind you. And this was back when like they first started and they were buffed like through the roof. Like you would TP behind you, it'd be like Omni-Man, bro. He'd like punch you through the floor, you know, your teeth are falling out, your eyes kind of popping out a little bit. You're like, oh my God, he just hit me for 500 damage. And then he just TPs again, and you have like no clue where he is, and then you see him running at you from like 5 miles away, like the guy from Cloudy and a Chance of Meatballs. And then you start backing up. You're like, oh shoot, oh shoot. And then after he's running at you, he like TP's behind you and he hits you, and they're like wombo comboing you. I just went on I don't know why I talked for so long about that. That was probably a waste of time. But basically, they used to be awful. Way easier now. Like, look, I'm able to just cheese them like this, and it's so much easier. And I don't even have a combat pet on for some reason. I'm so bad about changing my pets. Like, I just spent like 5 hours farming pumpkins, had my zombie pet on, didn't have on my bee pet. Not that it really matters, but it's like I've got to get better about like swapping into my correct pets and armor sets, because I feel like I'm just losing like efficiency, and who wants to lose efficiency? After a little while, I decided I would talk to the lone adventurer, because that's something I've been trying to do more. I've been trying to be more active about quests, because I feel like it's gonna help me figure out like what's changed and how to do it. So I was told to talk to this guy. I have no bad complaints about him, but he gives you a quest, kill 15 Endermen, or I believe it's kill 15 Endermen, and after that he will sell you the Void Sword. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh sweet, he sells you the End Sword. That's a really good sword. You get plus strength per every piece of Ender armor. So if you've got like the whole set on, plus all of those little trinkets like the gloves and stuff, you can get like plus 120 strength. Like, that's OP. This guy sells it to you for 200,000 GP. Do I look like Scrooge McDuck? Where am I going to get 200,000 GP? I've been playing this game for like 5 days. They're like, I was genuinely like astounded. I had 200,000 GP, but that was all of my money. I was like, am I really going to drop my entire bank account on this? Yes. Oh yeah, dude. I've never gone back to the bank and grabbed my money so fast. I was like, because at this point, I was more locked in, and I was like, you know what? If I'm going to spend all my money, I'm going to stay one-track mind. I'm going to get the entire set. I'm going to get everything. I'm tapped in. So that's exactly what I did. I went to my bank. I was like, hey, Wells Fargo, thank you so much for calling. How may I help you? Hey, I need all of my money. Oh, really? For this kind of stuff, I need to ask some security questions. What do you need this money for? Yeah, I met this really weird guy, like, above this dragon's lair, and he's trying to sell me this insane, so, like, you gotta believe me. This is a steal. Oh, I'm not, let me call our manager. No, give me my money now. I'm gonna come down there, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna cut that off now before I get too deep in. Anyway, I took my money back, I bought the sword, and, you might not believe me, but I actually did stay one-track mind for a majority of it. I actually found out this really good method, which, I mean, this is probably really out there, on Lunar Client, there's this thing, and I didn't even activate it. It was pre-activated. But, like, it highlights these green ender things, right? Or green endstone. And if you mine it, you'll get, like, something crazy. Like 8 enchanted obsidian or something like that. So what I would do is I would just hit up Enderman, right? I wasn't killing them very fast at first, but I would beat up Enderman, and then I would mine that, and that was pretty much it. I stuck with this for like 4 hours at least. Like, I got the whole set today. I was super tapped in. I'm gonna sneeze. Anyway, I was super tapped in. Bless me. And yeah, that was. I'll just show it now, I guess. No reason to keep talking.
Okay, let's go.
As you guys can see, I got basically the whole set. I didn't get all the trinkets. I didn't have the cloak or the whatever the leg thing is, because, alright, this is another thing if you're playing Iron Man, or, I mean, I guess you'll have the wiki, so it doesn't matter. But if you go to the bestiary, right, if you go to your skills and go to the combat skill and then go to the bestiary, it will show the drops, right? So I was farming top tier skeletons, but only Zealot and the Ender Defenders, like those skeletons with like the obsidian helmets near where the Zealots are, only they drop the chestplate trinket. So it's just something to look out for if you're not like 100% certain if this mob has your drop rate. You can just look it up. Just go to your skills, again, your combat skill. Go to bestiary. It's this little book and quill next to the guy that sells you Slayer quests. I forget, Maddox. It's just right next to Maddox's phone call thing, or Maddox phone. It's like the bat phone, but for him. It's just right next to there. Just click on it. You get all the islands, all the mobs on each island that you have unlocked in the bestiary, and all of like the RNG per drop chance for that mob. Anyway, that is it for this one. I actually split this one up into 2 parts because it was going to be like a 30-minute video. So the second part is going to be coming out in like 2 to 3 days right after this one. I know it's kind of a blue ball. I'm sorry about that, but I'm going on a trip in a few weeks. Nope, I'm going on a trip tomorrow. Technically today because it's 1 a.m. Don't know why I said a few weeks. That was kind of stupid. But I'm going on a trip tomorrow, and I don't want there to be like a giant-ass gap of nothing because I do plan on posting just about every other day. So I'm splitting this one up into 2, and there's going to be 3. So there's still going to be shit out while I'm gone, basically. But that is it for this one. I hope everyone has enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments about the rules, because I know I probably didn't make too much sense with what I was spouting at the beginning, feel free to ask. Yes, my trip's going to be amazing. There's going to be pictures, don't worry. I don't know why I'm acting like you're my grandma and you'd want to see pictures, but just throwing that out there. There's pictures. But yeah, that is going to be it. There will be another video coming out soon, as I said. I probably am working on it right after I finish this one because I've got to go in the morning. But I just love to talk, so I'll let you guys go. Please enjoy. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe.